Mr. Speaker, I rise to honor the life of a dear friend of mine, Brother Fred Wolfe. Fred Hartwell Wolfe, who was born December the 5th, 1936 in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And he passed away on January the 3rd, 2021. And I was standing on this very floor being sworn in the day that the moment they let me know he had passed away. To so many people in this country, Fred Wolfe was a friend, he was a spiritual leader, he was a life coach, he was a father figure, he was a big brother. That's why we all simply called him Brother Fred. Brother Fred had a God-given ability to make everyone feel special, and he truly believed that everyone was special. Every waking moment in Brother Fred's life, he understood that God was not only watching him, but God knew exactly what his next step would be in Fred's life. Brother Fred, on numerous occasions, would tell me that everything in our life is controlled by God, and everything was put here to serve God. Brother Fred later in life, his health started breaking down, but he never took his eyes off of God. I remember when he had open heart surgery, and the men from the church, we would stay with him to take care of his needs. And one night, when I was there with Brother Fred, I asked him how his open heart surgery had played a role in God's master plan. He told me, "I don't know." He said, "It is part of the plan, but I don't know. I'm here to serve," which I thought was a pretty strange response, seeing you just had your chest cracked open and everything moved around. But he knew he would wait. He told me, "We may never know. Then again, we may." Just a few minutes later, a nurse came walking in to take his vital signs, of course, as they do in the hospitals and keep you awake all night. While doing so, he smiled at Brother Fred and said, "You don't remember me, but a few years ago, I got saved under your ministry. Unfortunately, I have slipped away from God, and I'm paying the price in my family today." With all the tubes, with all the monitors, with everything going off in that room, Brother Fred stopped what he was thinking and doing and prayed with that man. He left with much higher spirits than he actually entered with. As we sat there quietly, I was thinking, did God use Fred Wolfe in this position because of this man? I looked up and made eye contact with Fred, who was laying in the bed. He simply winked and rolled over and went to sleep like he knew that was the answer. For thousands of people who were saved under his ministry, raised their family with his wisdom, and learn that God is the most important thing in their life. I say this is not goodbye, for we will see you again. We will see Miss Ann, and we'll see Bo at the right hand of God. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.